I am going to continue reading Play Ball, Amelia Bedelia by Peggy Parish. Finally, the Tornadoes were out. They had made 2 runs. It was the Grizzlies' turn at bat. Tom was first. He struck out. Then Jimmy had his turn. He hit that ball hard. He made it to third base. Next, it was Bob's turn. He hit the ball. Pop fly, called the pitcher. I've got it. Pop fly, said Amelia Bedelia. I didn't hear anything pop. Then it was Amelia Bedelia's turn. Come on, Amelia Bedelia, said Bob. Make a base hit so Jimmy can come in. Which base should I hit? She asked. Tom said, just hit that ball and run to first base. All right, said Amelia Bedelia, and that is just what she did. Jimmy scored for the Grizzlies. The team cheered. The next player struck out. The Tornadoes were at bat again. The score was Tornadoes 2, Grizzlies 1. The Grizzlies called the timeout. Amelia Bedelia is not very good in the field, said Jimmy. She gets all mixed up, said Tom. Maybe she should be catcher, said Bob. The boys turned to Amelia Bedelia. You be the catcher, said Jimmy. What do I do? She asked. Stand behind the batter and catch the ball, said Jimmy. Then throw it back to the pitcher. So Amelia Bedelia stood behind the batter. The pitcher threw the ball. The batter was about to hit it, but Amelia Bedelia pushed him out of the way. Was she supposed to do that? And Amelia Bedelia caught the ball. I got it, fellas, she called. The whole team groaned. The Tornadoes were very angry. Put her someplace else, they shouted. Put her way out. So the Grizzlies put Amelia Bedelia way out in the field. The game was not going well for the Grizzlies. The score was Tornadoes 8, Grizzlies 5. The Grizzlies were at bat. It was the last inning. They had 2 outs. The bases were loaded, and Amelia Bedelia was at bat. The Grizzlies were worried. Please, Amelia Bedelia, they said, please hit that ball hard. I wonder if she'll be able to hit it. Amelia Bedelia swung at the first ball. She missed. She swung at the second ball, and again she missed. Please, Amelia Bedelia, please, shouted the Grizzlies. Amelia Bedelia swung at that next ball, and oh, how she hit that ball. Run, Amelia Bedelia, run, yelled the boys. Run to first base. And Amelia Bedelia ran. Tom says stealing is all right, she said, so I'll just steal all the bases. I'll make sure the Grizzlies win. Amelia Bedelia scooped up first base and second base and third base. Home, shouted the boys. Run home, Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia looked puzzled, but she did not stop running, and on her way she scooped up home plate too. The boys were too surprised to say a thing. Then Tom yelled, We won the game! Amelia Bedelia, come back, shouted the boys. We won! But Amelia Bedelia was running too fast to hear. She did not stop until she reached home. That is a silly game, she said. Have me run all the way home. Suddenly, she heard a loud roar. Hooray, hooray, hooray for Amelia Bedelia! There were the Grizzlies. We won! The score was Grizzlies 9, Tornadoes 8, said Jimmy. You saved the game, Amelia Bedelia. I'm glad I could help you boys out, said Amelia Bedelia. Maybe we should keep Amelia Bedelia on our team, said Bob. She could be our scorekeeper. I would be happy to keep your score, said Amelia Bedelia. I have a nice box with a lock on it. Your score would be safe with me. The boys laughed. "You will never learn baseball," said Tom. "Now can we please have our bases and home plate back?" "You sure can," said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia went inside. She looked at home plate. "Now what kind of home would use a plate like that?" she said. "But it isn't polite to return an empty plate. I will have to do something." Amelia Bedelia looked at the cookies. "That's it," she said. Amelia Bedelia piled home plate with cookies. "Here you are, fellas," she said. The boys quickly emptied home plate. "Those are the best cookies I ever ate," said Jimmy. "Maybe Amelia Bedelia will never learn baseball," said Tom, "but she sure can cook." "Hooray for Amelia Bedelia! Hooray for her cookies!" shouted the boys. Then the boys went on their way. And Amelia Bedelia went in to bake. That cookie jar was empty again.